We start our visual timeline across the North Atlantic Ocean. In Florence, Italy, a historic city that bridges fine art and engineering. Born on the countryside of Florence, Fra Angelico pioneers fine art. His devotion to the Dominican order are well captured in paintings still around Florence today. Executed during the 14th century, the crucifixion stands 2 feet tall. Tempera on wood is used to draw a crowd. On your left, the book Fra Angelico, published in 2005 by the Metropolitan Museum, greatly impacted my research. Additionally, the images throughout the slide are sourced from the book. On your right, the crucifixion frames Virgin Mary collapsing from grief as Jesus hangs from the cross, implied with a dramatic scene amongst the growing crowd. Levitating angels fairly communicates a halo effect around Jesus. A scene probably commencing Angelico's earlier paintings as a Dominican order muralist. Commissioned by a church, deposition from the cross adds depth to the crucifixion. This mural, with various vantage points accompanied by bold, load-bearing columns, radiates Renaissance era. Quoted from Langston Douglas referring to Fra Angelico, never took a brush in his hands until he had first offered a prayer, nor did he paint a crucifixion without tears streaming down his cheeks. The Annunciation is another church altarpiece that thrives through a linear perspective, both on the bottom row wood trim and the columned Virgin Mary mural. The radiating colors of the coronation of the Virgin depicts the ascending of Virgin Mary on a throne, generally interpreted as a depiction of Virgin Mary joining Jesus in heaven. Personally, I enjoy the gold adding to the environment of the coronation of the Virgin. With over 100 preserved murals, over 1,000 sources rave about Fra Angelico's murals. Scholarly source Britannica writes in a summary of Fra Angelico, quote, his most notable works are frescoes at the monastery of San Marco, Florence, from 1440 to 1445, unquote. Once a monastery, now a museum, most of Fra Angelico's works are preserved in San Marco. San Marco is inferred to in our online source, Britannica, writing, quote, the hands of Fra Angelico himself is identifiable in the first 10 cells on the eastern side, unquote. We're going to take a look at 2 cells on the eastern side of San Marco. Located in Florence, Italy, these murals permanently live in the second floor cells of San Marco. East Corridor Cell 1, a fresco mural depicting Jesus. Cell 3, Annunciation, incorporates subtle linear perspective and color balance, forming an inviting depiction, arguably inviting prayer and meditation. Again, San Marco Museum is the home to Fra Angelico's murals, and from this perspective, we see the outside cells and the windows for prayer.